We got our huge hat and beanie order. Here's some of the stuff we got. This one's cool. It's like a denim. Classic. We got yellow in there. 2 tones. This gray one is pretty cool. I like it. Trucker hat though. We're going to be doing some beanies, different colors. And yeah, we'll see how long this takes. We already got a dozen done of this green one. Also a very nice color. So they don't take too long to get them done. There's a few dozen hats in here, but it shouldn't take crazy long. It's just the cleaning really, since it's puff. The side, not a lot of cleaning. And I also got backed up on this one that I showed on my last video, but I'm running that now. I already did the name up there and it's looking good. Now I am gonna turn on the Melco. So this one, he wants it smaller for the beanies, and I'm hoping I could get it running on the Melco. That way we could finish twice as fast. For the beanies, I'm gonna try using the hooping station, 5x5 mighty hoop. Sliding the beanie in there, just smacking it down makes beanie hooping much easier. You guys already know. If you're looking to get any mighty hoop products, appreciate it. Now let's hoop. Also, I'll probably be using water soluble stabilizer for the top. I haven't done beanies in a while. Okay, yeah. So this is how it normally is. You flip it inside out. I'm not too concerned about center points. This type of beanie is different than the one we're using anyway, so there's no point. I just want to make sure that it's gonna stitch out well. Then I hoop so that the top of the hoop barely is grabbing on to the edge here, so that I'm able to work the design up there if I have to. Or sometimes I use tape. You guys know me and tape, we get along. I almost forgot the stabilizer. I still have some pre-cut sheets of Cutaway stabilizer. For beanies, sometimes you can use tearaway. I don't have any. There it is. Oh. Here's the interface for the Melco. Active feed 14. Don't know if I'm gonna have to mess with that. So I have it pretty much to the top of the beanie. Got this piece here. Yeah, I don't think I'll have a issue running it on the Melco. Looks good. Yeah. Before we jump into the rest of the stuff, we do have to get a 2X comfort color shirt and some more foam for the hats that we're gonna need. Let's go. Back at it again. Over here, we're working on this design for beanies, and we're doing it on the Melco. And what does that look like? Just a whole lot more of trial and error. That was the first one. The design does have thinner outlines on the sides, and it sticks out more top and bottom, but still not great. This was our second run, a little bit better. And then this last one, gonna do some minor tweaks, but everything is much cleaner. We don't lose too much of that satin underneath. I am pulling this out a little bit more, but we're ready to go. Only thing is, we're doing this beanie. It is not the same as this one. Much stretchier. It's a knitted beanie. We'll see. Hopefully it still comes out good. At this point, we have to make it work with the Melco as well, or else it's gonna take way too long. So we could just do hats here, non-stop, beanies over here, non-stop, finish in half the time. Taping everything up just to make sure we get good results. I'm gonna be setting the design all the way up to the limit of the hoop. That's where I need it, so right there. The video might be one that's all over the place. I'm gonna show you how I'm hooping the beanies with the water soluble stabilizer. You could probably see it. But first, my latest purchase for my camera setup. Boom. I got a Rode shotgun mic connected straight to it. It sounds good even from like far away for 20 bucks. Another steal from the thrift store. I'm liking it so far because it's good at capturing all the sound. If I don't have to use the attachment to the wireless and then the lavalier to connect it to here, that's awesome. This one connects straight to the camera and it's ready to go. I'm just never satisfied. So now I'm hooping the entire roll into the hoop. I was just cutting out little squares, taping it, but the satins just start pulling up all the edges and corners and kind of sucking them in as it embroiders, leaving a mess of water soluble stabilizer. So now I'm just gonna rip this up, clean, and then just scoot it over on the next one, and same thing, hoop it. As far as the other stuff, here's the progress. All done with these greens, as I mentioned. Got done with these, a dozen yellows, a dozen blue beanies as well. Next, I'm gonna get done a dozen of this colorway right here. But for the time being, I'm gonna put a pause because this is just literally gonna consume all of our time. And I gotta do something else for the video. So if you guys remember, I'll try to link the video or put a picture. Some time ago, I put my logo that I first did on the hat. Then I put it on my son's sweater. Now this one's gonna go on a shirt. It's gonna be much bigger. So here you see I have the splits on the satins. It's gonna be 3D puff on this Louis Vuitton shirt we found at Didi's. So we'll see how that stitches out and how it holds up over time. Before that, there's a lot going on, so I'm just gonna tidy up a bit. Not fully clean, there's just too much, but just at least make space on the table. I'll be using 2.5 Cutaway stabilizer. I do have no show stabilizer, much thinner, but for this it's a little dense. We got 3D puff on there, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm doing 3 fingers from the neckline. I marked the middle point here. That looks pretty good there. This shirt does feel really nice though. It's both soft and fairly thick, so that's good for us. Now to line it up, just feeling, trying to get the top of the hoop looking straight. The notch right here, top of the hoop, trying to line it up with that middle dot. Looks pretty good. All right, let's clip that in, center everything. Let's go all the way up. That's where my tape mark is. Lining it up to the center of my hoop as well. Quick little trace. This is supposed to be her uniform. I gotta buy myself a polo and make myself something as well. We all gotta match. Professional people here. So colors, background that you see here, yellow, that's gonna be white. The TK is gonna be black, and then the stitch is gonna be a darkish pink. And ready to go. Done with the white outline. Now it's gonna do the main fill, TK in black. It does take quite some time, almost 731 minutes total. With the black done, I'm hoping later on when it's washed or whatever that the shirt doesn't pucker too much, because you got that white underneath satin going a certain direction, and then you got the black satin going in the same direction. So that's a lot of tension, the thread pulling a lot on the same angles on the poor shirt. But we'll see. And then I have a little scrap of white puff right here. I don't have any pink, but I think that should be all right. This to where it starts. On a separate note, I actually got this sheet of puff, and it's crazy more dense. 3 millimeters. You could hardly push it down. It's from the same place that I got in the previous sheets. I didn't even know they had a more dense version. This one was $7 though, not $4. I didn't even think about it when I bought it, and then I realized it was more expensive. But definitely worth it when I remove it. It's so much cleaner. Everything just sticks together much more, so it makes cleaning a breeze, and it does puff it up even more than usual. So I think it's worth the little price jump. The one that I'm using here is from the previous foam. It's not the foam I was just talking about though. Same place, just not the super dense one. It's done. Let's bring it over. Alright, so here I'm still gonna poke it just a bit. There are some little scraps of foam coming through, and then I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do the heat gun or just the lighter, but so far with the puckering it looks good. Here it is, clean. I'm probably gonna go in there with a marker or a pen and literally color in some of those spots, some of that white that goes through that black. Want to make sure it's not a color or a pen or something that's gonna bleed and then you're gonna get marks, you know, where you don't want them. But besides that though, Tanya's gonna be set on the inside of it with an iron. This is Tender Touch. You iron that on the inside so that the soft side of the Tender Touch is what's gonna go against your skin. Even if the embroidery on the bottom of the shirt is rough, it covers it up, and it also helps maintain the design the way it's supposed to. Well, alright, it is now 6:30. For now, I'm gonna go sip on a little bit of my iced coffee, get some more energy, and keep on going. Thank you guys for watching. Like and sub if you haven't already. It is very much appreciated. That's it for me. Till next time, deuces.